Rapid advancements in telecom are passing under the radar. Telecom stocks aren't just the big but boring megaliths of yesteryear any longer. AT&T, the firm is jumping into space-based cell service while expanding its terrestrial market share. Iridium Communications. Iridium is poised to bring its satellite constellation into wide commercial service. American Tower Corp. The biggest telecom REIT is a good diversification opportunity among telecom stocks. Let's dive in. Here are the 3 telecom stocks ready to dial up success in 2024. Welcome to Timely Investment Research. Telecom stocks tend to get a bad rap. Big but boring legacy names tend to be seen as pure dividend producers. They offer limited growth prospects at best and value traps at worst. But times are changing, and the era of telecom stocks being relegated to low-risk, low-reward portfolios is over. Most of the emergent innovation among telecom stocks comes from rapid advancements. We're using more data than ever, requiring increased coverage from terrestrial and space-based telecom stocks. Likewise, edge computing is creating more demand for lightning-fast data connections. Semiconductor innovations, too, are increasing our integrability as the Internet of Things concept advances. Telecom stocks aren't boring, though the market tends to price them that way. Therefore, picking top telecom stocks today can set you up for long-term growth once mass realization catches up to reality. Number 1. AT&T is unique in that, unlike many other legacy telecom stocks, the massive cell and data company is happy to innovate its way into the future. Specifically, the company is pivotal in financing AST SpaceMobile's satellite-based cell service project. It is expected to launch commercially in 2024. The strategic investment comes on the heels of AT&T and AST's joint venture to complete the first satellite-enabled 5G cell phone call ever last year. This focus on the future increases AT&T's growth potential in 2024 while offering telecom investors a respectable 6.3% yield to boot. AT&T showcased its growth path in its latest earnings report. Though the late January release disappointed Wall Street and dropped AT&T's per share briefly, the stock then rebounded by 5% to kickstart February. The report disclosed a nearly 4% increase in wireless service revenue year over year. It proved AT&T's capacity to retain a large subscriber base while tweaking pricing to manage higher capital expenses. Also, big news in the report included AT&T's postpaid phone net additions, which beat expectations with 526,000 against the anticipated 487,500. This impressive performance, especially in a highly competitive and saturated telecom market, is remarkable. Additionally, it promises further growth for AT&T, especially if its bet on AST yields positive results. Number 2. Iridium Communications. One of Cathie Wood's favorite stocks, space telecom company Iridium Communications, is having a tough few months. Most of its recent downside came from the company scrapping its joint venture with Qualcomm in November. The plan was to leverage Qualcomm's cell-centric semiconductor business to create chips enabling standard cell phones to access Iridium's low-Earth satellite array. After dropping the partnership, Iridium looked to be increasingly squeezed out of the changing space-based telecom market. The latter is typified by companies like AST, mentioned previously. But Iridium is doubling down on its plan to link its satellite constellations with the cell phone in your pocket. If all goes to plan, the pivot could send the stock skyrocketing as one of the more mature telecom stocks in the niche industry. Instead of adapting cell phones to match their satellite capabilities, though, they're changing their satellite protocols to match existing devices. We're in a new space race to provide worldwide cell coverage via satellite. Impressively, contenders include SpaceX and Amazon alongside AST. Whoever wins will reap massive rewards, and Iridium already has a leg up on the competition. Number 3. American Tower Corp. Of course, even with an abundance of space-based telecom stock available, we still need something firmly rooted in terra firma. And few telecom stocks offer the stability and income upside than REIT American Tower Corp. As a global telecom REIT, it owns nearly 250,000 communications sites servicing radio, television, government agencies, and of course, wireless service and data providers. This makes American Tower Corp a top telecom stock for diversification, considering it captures industry-wide upside. And it is agnostic to the market forces pulling customers to and from individual standard telecom stocks. American Tower Corp took some flack in recent weeks for pulling out of existing and planned operations within India. Morningstar analyst Matthew Dolgen discussed this in a January 5th note. Part of American Tower Corp's appeal is its global reach, and India is one of the fastest growing segments for cell tower providers. But the move came on the heels of American Tower Corp's biggest customer in India effectively refusing to pay full leasing prices for agreed-upon tower real estate. To me, that sounds like a quagmire waiting to happen that would eventually cost the company far more than sacrificing growth in the region ultimately does. Thanks for spending some time with us today, Timely Investment Research. We're so glad you did. If you found value in today's video, please give us a like, hit that bell icon to never miss an upload, and hey, don't forget to subscribe.